Hi there, I'm Will Kidd with 7 Seas Estate Sales, and I'm here to give you a video walkthrough of our upcoming hybrid estate sale in Oak Ridge over the weekend of November 20th and 21st here in 2015. This is a big house and it's got stuff in every room, so I'm just going to launch right in and we'll talk about it as we go. Here in the living room, you can see we've got a couple of leather sofas, there's some cherry furniture, got a nice coffee table, there's good oriental carpets in here, and there's the nice mirrored curio there in the corner, a nice leather chair. You got tables, chairs, there's the other sofa. Lots of music and media here. There's VHS, DVD, CD, and one of my favorite pieces in the sale is this antique oak Eastlake desk. Now you'll see tags like this on some items. Those will be items that are in our online auction, and then you'll see items like this that are in the tag sale. We do both at once with 7 Seas. We call it a hybrid sale. There's a tag sale and an online auction going on at the same time. The Tennessee pedal car, definitely in the online auction, should be a highlight. And then this great Imaginarium table with a box full of supplies, that is going to be in the tag sale. Coming into the dining room, we've got a lot of nice kitchen, dining, glassware, silver plate, that sort of things. And my favorites in this room are these great antique oak china cabinet and buffet server here with the 2 doors on the front. It's got a lot of nice carving on here. And then when we look at the larger piece here, I think the base on this one is close to 7 feet long. I keep backing up across the room trying to get it all in. That's a great piece of furniture, and that will be in the online auction. And then of course we've got a bunch of cool curios and items up on the top there, once again in the tag sale. This, I don't think it's made it into any photos. It's a really nice punch bowl set. Coming into the informal dining room, there's this oak table. It only comes with 2 chairs, but it's in good condition. And then we'll go straight on into the library. This is definitely one of the highlights of the tag sale. There's a massive library in this house, and it's Oak Ridge stuff, so you're gonna have everything from physics, space, and then tons and tons of novels and that sort of thing. We do have good bidding cameras in this sale, and then there's a ton more in the tag sale that we found after we did the auction. Again, you're looking at more of the library. I'll just go around once showing books. There's another bookcase full of books. We've got all kind of office supply here. There's the Navajo pottery down there in the corner that's in the online auction. Another good camera up there on the mantelpiece, the old Bellows type camera. More library here on this side, several more bookshelves, and then one more spin, and we've got several more bookshelves. So and some of these are 2 deep, so basically and down here on the floor, this entire room is lined with books. Now outside, I'll give you a peek. If you could, yeah, good deal with the camera. That's the John Deere Gator CX, 453 hours it's showing, so relatively little use. Just a little dusty from being out there outdoors. A couple of grills you'll see out there as well. Now we'll go back through the kitchen. Lots of good, if you're setting up a college kid in a dorm or anything like that that's going on, moving into an apartment, all kind of good, clean, used appliances in here that can help you fill out the kitchen, your house, or somebody starting out. But we got them marked relatively inexpensive, and there's a good mix, cookware and everything else you might want in the kitchen. Coming through, we're going into the master bedroom now, and definitely a highlight in the sale. We've got this brand new. They bought it and never installed it, so we peek inside, still got all the connections ready to install. Brand new Maytag stacking washer and dryer. Here they are, ready, basically new, ready for you. There's the mirror. Coming across here, we got all the toiletries and that sort of thing. Another nice piece in the online auction is that oak jewelry cabinet, and we got hampers, lots of linens, tons of clothes in here. There's a good sewing selection. You got office supplies. Here's the first of the 2 lift chairs, and then my Jazzy, you can barely see it, gets covered up with all my costume jewelry, so there's tons of costume stacked up there. And also, sorry about the lights coming through the window, but here we go, a peek across the room again at curtains, or sorry, not curtains, clothing. We've got lots of closets of clothes in this house. All right, I'm going to pause and we'll go upstairs. Okay, as I come off the landing at the top of the stairs, we go into the first toy room. This family kept everything in the toy realm, and they raised grandkids here as well, so you've got a mixture of new and vintage. Down here we've got the Darda set in the totes. Then there's a lot of Barbie goodies in here, including the remote control Corvette there. A bunch of the vintage Fisher-Price. This is a cool little tool chest there. I like that one. with tools. And then this piece we put in the online auction. That's the very vintage Wolverine right height metal toys. A couple of the old chairs there. I like this little wooden desk and chair there. You can see all lots of books around here, dolls, beanies. Here's a whole tote full of Barbies. Coming into the closet, lots of good old vintage kids books, vintage toys, and up on the top, of course, we got board games as well. So there's a lot of digging to do in here. We tried to organize it the best we could, but a lot of it came out of the attic. It's a ton of work, so there's probably more you can do to see it. And then coming into the second room, this got a bunch of toys as well as some of the kid raising furniture, you might say here. Got good rockers. That one in particular is nice and roomy and very cozy, so easy to hold your baby on it. And there's one of the old high chairs there, and we've got this old crib here, and it's just jam full of toys and more of the newer version of toys here, including the little Mega Saucer by Evenflow there. I thought that was pretty cool. And then we got another closet with a bunch of clothes there, and there's an attic behind me that's just full of luggage. I mean, crazy volumes of luggage. Coming down the hallway, go past the linen closet. You got a bed that needs a sheet. I can fix you up down here. Rolling into this room, we're going to see this is the trundle bed. You can see good pictures of it in the online auction. I've got a closet full here of slides and 8mm. If you got some old video or old media, we got something to play it on here. And then I've got the Scottish Highlands outfits. There's 2 in the auction and then 1 in the tag sale. Didn't know I had it. Oak Ridge fans may get a kick out of this. The Joseph and the Amazing Dream Technicolor Dreamcoat. This Oak Ridge Playhouse from a while back. It's signed by all the cast, so that's a good Oak Ridge item. A chair without a bottom, and then in these totes here, all these boxes, these are all telescopes. This is basically new Meade telescopes that there's 2 complete ones here, one way or another. We may be short 1 tripod, so read the descriptions, but there's a lot of good high quality stargazing material in there. And I'm going to pop up into this room, and this is definitely another highlight for me. Honest to gosh, made in Denmark, Danish modern piece. It's not in perfect condition, so again, come inspect it or read the description to see the couple of flaws that it has, but it is very nice and it is the real deal. Got a nice chair in here, got some really cool lamps, afghans, quilts, bedding, and a really cool old retro sewing machine, closet full of miscellany around the corner there. Lots of good, just everyday stuff in this house, as well as some pretty cool collectible stuff. Here's you a nice fur coat, and then I'm sorry that there are no lights in this room. We're gonna get some lamps on before the sale, but this entire 12 by 20 foot room is just chock full of Christmas and other seasonal items. As I come around, here's Easter, and there's Christmas. It's gonna be backlight in the window here, but just totes and totes of good stuff. We organized it a little bit, but it's going to be lots of fun for you to just come in here and dig around and find the treasures in the holiday season. And hey, it's November, so the timing couldn't be a whole lot better. November 20th, right before Thanksgiving. So if you're going to decorate this year, you got plenty of stuff to do it. Here's another favorite. Here is the telephone chair. There's 1 in the tag sale and 1 in the online auction. And then there's a great big Christmas tree. And then we've got lots and lots of clothes. Women's clothes here, and there is some 2XL is a pretty common size in this room, so you got a lot to choose from. There are some men's clothes as well as shoes. All right, I'm going to pause again and we'll go to the basement. Okay, I'm stepping off the bottom stair and we're looking at this crazy basement. It's just absolutely packed, so I'm just going to spin around this first room that we're in. I've got some toys and camping really in the center area, and there's a bad photo of it, but there is a 55-gallon drum made, kind of, I don't guess it's homemade. There's a wood stove in here, so if you want to heat the house with wood this winter, we got something you can do it with. But here's camping. You've got a couple, 3 backpacks in here, tents, sleeping bags, all that kind of goodie. There's outdoor chairs, and you'll see a little bit of furniture, and this is the second lift chair in the house. As I come spinning back around, I'm going to go off into a side room here. This was kitchen overflow, and it's really got a bunch of crazy mixed up stuff. But there's good Tupperware in here. There's appliances, vacuum, that sort of thing, and then all kind of your extra cookware. There's like a spare everything in this house. So extra microwave, extra cookware. There's 4 or 5 extra coffee makers, including that big Hamilton Beach coffee urn up there. And then you can see we're into a little rectangular space here, just all homemade shelves, and it's absolutely crammed. Bread maker, more microwaves, more cookware. So again, this is a great place. Oh, all the mason jars up on the top. If you're just trying to set up a kitchen or improve one, this is a great sale for you. Now, same thing is going to be true of your workshop. Check out this workshop. It's full of tools. So of course, if you make a mess, you got your shop vac, and coming down the middle, we got drill, and a heater, I believe, in there. And then coming up across the room, we got a lot of hand tools. There's the Onan generator that's in the online auction. There is a some kind of a ultrasonic cleaner there, and then all your parts and pieces, boxes of this and that. There's some cheap stuff, there's some very valuable stuff. Every fastener known to human beings is in here. Wiring, and you think we were done with electrical stuff in Oak Ridge, but here's a whole wall. After that last sale we did over here, we had tons of it, but here's more electrical, all the same type stuff, and it's not from the same house. We just got another house full of it. So again, hand tools, saws, drills, pliers, you name it. And then up on the top shelf, just a quick peek up there, all your little sorting drawers. This is probably more than I've ever had in one house. So it's a good house for tools. Now I'm going to scooch back through here, and we're going to go down towards the garage, and we're going to pass through the laundry room. So here's the old Opimus enlarger here, and the good old comb binder. And over here on this side, I haven't got this on a list anywhere, but there's all kind of like terrariums or animal cages. There's 2 or 3 glass ones. There's an incubator, and then all kind of parts and pieces. Tons of light bulbs. There's like 6 crates of light bulbs in this house. I do have a Maytag washer and a Whirlpool dryer here, and then all kind of your cleaning supplies and stuff. A couple dehumidifiers, lots of coolers, all that stuff. Now we're going into the main garage, and let's see if I can hit an extra light here. Yes, fantastic. Okay, this place is just crammed. So it's Tool City, guys and gals. So you need to come out here and fix up the workshop. But one of the big highlights would be this new in box chop saw down there. You got a big bench grinder, a couple of different heaters, saws, drills, hammers, you name it. The pressure washers in the auction. There's 3 drill presses over here. I've got this yard utility cart. By the way, the Gravely tractor is out in the yard. You can see that in the online auction. I won't get it to the video. There's a car out there too. All kind of more home medical equipment. 2 engines. Got the Tecumseh engine and the Predator engine, and there's a Kohler. Actually, there's 4 engines sitting right here. And then if I peek over here on the ground, it's kind of hidden by the flowers, but that's that 100 horsepower Mercury boat motor down there on the ground. And then spinning back around, we've got these cabinets. The whole bench top there is covered up with tools. Peeking up, you've got bicycles, you've got lumber up here. There's lumber on the floor, as well as PVC, tarps. There's some furniture down here. And when I get over to this far wall, it's kind of an amazing, just a cache of scientific measuring equipment. There's 3, I think, at least oscilloscopes and channel selectors and audio system analyzer. Just check out the online auction. You'll see all of it. And there's stuff down here on the floor. We looked up one pump we picked up off the ground. It was $2,500 online, and there's no telling what's in some of these boxes that have been stored down here for who knows how long. A couple other things in here. There is some very good baby strollers and trunks. There's another peek at the other side of the chair. So I'm going to stop here. This sale is November 20th and 21st in Oak Ridge, Tennessee, and we look forward to seeing you out here. Open to the public.